Namaskar, I am Dr. Prasum Sanyal, consultant arthroplasty surgeon. So in this video, I will discuss about the rare but possible complications of the total knee replacement surgery and what we do in the OR to prevent their occurrences. Most important complication which needs addressal in total knee replacement is the issue of infection. The infection can occur in any surgery, and like other surgeries, total knee replacement surgery has also its addressal about infections. The patient can experience redness, swelling, and pain during the attempted bending of the knee joint. If any of these signs occur, please do inform the surgeon immediately. Don't take any medications or antibiotic course of your own. Another complication which needs addressal is the issue of deep venous thrombosis, where blood clots they form in the veins and they can dislodge and create potential complications. So the patients are usually instructed to move their ankle to do the ankle pump exercises, and they are also given stockinets. If the patients they experience any sort of shortness of breath or chest pain, they should immediately inform the surgeon about the same. Some patients also face the issue of stiffness or limited knee bending. This usually happens if the patient does not follow the physiotherapy protocols sufficiently or they skip the physiotherapy sessions. The patients are always advised to pursue the physiotherapy with utmost motivation. Another complication is persistent pain in the knee even after the surgery. Though majority of the patients they have a substantial improvement of pain, very few can still experience the pain in the knee joint. This may be because of also a radiating pain from the back or from the hip joint. So this needs to be thoroughly evaluated. And lastly, because of the implant malpositioning or nerve irritation, this pain can also arise. So these factors should also be taken into consideration. Lastly, the patient can observe a instability or implant loosening over the time. This happens very rarely, and this is a complication which will require a revision surgery. After hearing all these complications, it's natural to be quite scared, but in reality, these complications are actually rare. And the surgeon always takes into consideration of these complications, and he always takes necessary steps to prevent them. The TKA surgery is usually performed in a laminar airflow OT with a minimal personnel to prevent the contamination and bacterial load. The high-end drapes and gowns are used along with Ioban to prevent infection. Antibiotics are given prior to skin incision. Pulsatile lavage system along with low viscosity high-end cement is used to prevent the occurrence of the aseptic loosening as well as infection. After the surgery, the patient is fitted with a stockinette to promote the cuff blood flow, and they are instructed to move their ankle with ankle pump exercise. They are also given blood thinners during the hospital stay, injectables, and after the discharge, they are given blood thinners in the oral medications, which should be continued for 2 weeks to 3 weeks, depending upon their schedule. The surgeon always ascertains any history of any metal allergy or nickel allergy so that he can prescribe the right implant for you, which is usually the Oxini implants, to prevent any metal hypersensitivity reaction. So to prevent the infection, we routinely screen the patients for any occult infection which is present elsewhere in the body, like we test the urine for culture. We also check the diabetes levels, especially the HbA1c. And if any patient with a HbA1c levels more than 7.5 or 8, we usually defer the surgery. Patients with a rheumatoid arthritis or chronic renal disease are given adequate care to prevent their infections. Stay tuned for further updates and informations pertaining to the knee replacement surgery.